Welcome to the Therapy Show with Lisa Mustard, where continuing education meets convenience. Lisa brings therapists practical conversations with expert guests who share tools, techniques, and insights to enrich your practice. Whether you're on a walk, commuting, or cooking dinner, you can earn continuing education contact hours and stay inspired without sitting through endless recorded trainings. Visit lisamustard.com to join the CE membership and keep your professional growth as seamless as your favorite podcast.
Hey friends, welcome back to another episode of The Therapy Show. I'm your host, Lisa Mustard, and I'm so glad you're here with me today. And I want to start with a quick question. What if you could set your 2026 growth goals in 10 minutes, or maybe even 12 minutes, depending on how long this episode goes, and actually stick to them? That's what we're going to work on in this episode. And I want to help you think about your continuing education, certifications, and clinical development in a way that's clear, simple, and sustainable. Whether you're a solo practitioner in a group practice or an agency setting, this is your chance to pause, reflect, and set some real direction for the year ahead. But let's look back before we look forward. Ask yourself these questions. What was the most meaningful thing you learned in 2025? What CEU or training stuck with you or helped your clients in a real way? And what felt like a total waste of time? These questions are more than just reflection, actually. They give you clues about where to invest your time and energy next. So now let's map out your development plan using 4 categories I always come back to. The first category is licensure and CEUs. Take stock of your deadlines and state requirements. And if you need CEUs, always remember my pod courses are NBCC approved 1-hour trainings that you can listen to on the go, anytime, anywhere. They're designed for busy therapists who want real learning without screen fatigue. So you can browse the whole catalog over at lisamustard.com/podcourses. And if you're in a group practice or agency, don't forget I offer group discounts too. So feel free to reach out to me. Okay, the next one is certifications. Is this the year that you get specialized? Whether it's trauma, couples, family, perinatal, mental health, or something more niche, getting certified can both deepen your impact and diversify your income. Next, we have clinical skills. Pick one clinical skill that you want to strengthen, not because you should, but because you're curious. It might be working with teens, refining your intake process, or diving into ACT or IFS. I'm personally diving into family estrangement right now. I'm fascinated by this topic. I'm seeing this a good bit in the work that I do. Family estrangement to me is just fascinating. That's the one area that I'm working towards learning more about, which of course is going to have me hone in more of my family therapy skills. Okay, the next area is supervision or mentorship. Are you ready to supervise, or do you actually need a mentor for yourself? These relationships are powerful for growth and can reignite your passion for the work. Okay, so now let's talk about how to actually move forward. Number 1, make it tangible. Write down your goals in specific terms, not get better at trauma, but complete one trauma-focused CEU by March or whatever date you want to give yourself. Number 2, block out time in advance. Open your calendar and reserve time each month for learning. Even 45 minutes can make a big difference. Number 3, pick one focus per quarter. Trying to do it all in January? Don't. Instead, choose one growth area per quarter and build around it. Number 4, find an accountability partner. Check in with a colleague once a month to share progress, talk about trainings, or just encourage each other. Number 5, use the right tools for your goals. The tools you choose can either drain your time or give you hours back every single week. And I want to talk about notes for a minute because this is a big one for so many clinicians. If you're still spending your evenings or Fridays catching up on documentation, there is a much easier way. And I've been really impressed with it. It's called Berries. It's an AI-powered scribe made specifically for therapists. It listens to your sessions, and when you hit end session, it writes your clinical note for you. And what I love is that it's private, it's secure, they don't store your recordings, and the notes are EMR ready, and you can literally copy and paste them wherever you need to put them. Berries even helps with treatment plans, diagnosis suggestions, and follow-up summaries. Over time, it learns your writing style so that the notes start to sound like you wrote them yourself, which means less editing, less stress, and more time back in your day. So if documentation has been weighing you down, and I know it does because it weighs me down, this can be a game changer. And right now, here's a really cool thing. You can get $50 off your first month with code TherapyShow50. So click the link in the show notes to get started today. And here's another thing that's really cool. When you free up your time, you free up your capacity to grow. And suddenly you have space for more things that you want to try or do. And if one of your goals for 2026 is actually creating your first CE course, I built something to make that easier too. It's called the CE Course Builder for Mental Health Clinicians, and it's totally free, y'all. Totally free. You can ask it to help you outline a course, write learning objectives, brainstorm topics on your specialty, and even map out your launch plan, even map out your marketing plan. That's a big one that a lot of therapists that already have CE courses are asking me about. Will this help them with their marketing plan? Yes. I'll come back and do more on marketing because I think that's where a lot of therapists get stuck once they have created their courses. They're tired of posting their courses in all of those Facebook groups. And I get it. Like that only gets seen but so much. So we're going to talk about that in upcoming episodes. But anyway, the CE Course Builder is like having a CE mentor. Actually, it's my brain dumped into a GPT. It's like having a CE mentor, instructional designer, and marketing strategist in your pocket. Really, it would be me in your back pocket helping you out. So just head over to lisamustard.com/CE builder or click the link in the show notes to try it out. Whatever your goals are for 2026, whether that's clinical, educational, or entrepreneurial, the right tools make it feel so much more doable. All right, so before we wrap up this episode, here is a small challenge for you. I want you to pick one of my pod courses today, block off 45 minutes to 60 minutes, and go for a walk and knock out a CEU. And here's the cool thing. It's free to listen. And then if you decide you want the CEU contact hour, then you would head over to my website, purchase it for just $5, take the quiz, fill out the evaluation, and download your certificate of completion. So you can always listen for free. Go on that walk, go to the gym, make dinner, listen to a pod course for free. And then if you go, that was worth it, I want to get this CEU, then you would buy it for $5. I actually had a therapist tell me she loved being able to walk and earn her continuing education. No sitting through slides, no sitting at her desk, just practical learning while she moved her body. And that's the kind of ease of flexibility I want for you too. So you can find all of my pod courses at lisamustard.com/pod courses. All right, so to recap, I want you to reflect on what worked in 2025, choose one or two real growth areas for 2026. Use tools that support your life and your learning style. And remember, you don't have to do everything, but you have to do something. And if this episode gave you some clarity or motivation, I'd love to hear from you. And if you're ready to explore teaching, go check out the CE Course Builder. Click that link in the show notes. Thanks for being here, you guys. And thanks for all the work you do in this field. I am cheering you on in 2026. Until next time, keep learning, keep growing, and keep making an impact. Please note that the Therapy Show with Lisa Mustard is for informational and entertainment purposes only, and not a substitute for professional medical or mental health advice. Always consult with your therapist, doctor, or physician before implementing any suggestions from the show. The Therapy Show with Lisa Mustard is edited and engineered by Chelsea Weaver. If you're looking to start a podcast or ready to take the editing off of your plate, be sure to visit chelseaweaverpodcasting.com. Well, that wraps up another episode of the Therapy Show with Lisa Mustard. I know there are hundreds of thousands of podcasts out there, and I'm thankful you've chosen to listen to mine. Be sure to visit lisamustard.com to access the show notes and discover all the pod courses and other continuing education offerings. And I'd be grateful if you subscribe to the show. Thank you.